nice to get just back in the gym and playing after 12 days of finals. So just trying to get some of the cobwebs off and get back into the flow of games now.
UIC is not a program you guys are really familiar with. Talk to me about the game plan coming in. And what was the scouting report on them?
An athletic team. I mean, they probably played more zone tonight than I've seen, but not that we didn't anticipate that. But again, they want to spread the floor. They want to just dribble drive against you, just really attack the rim, and so and then zone. So we tried to speed them up a little bit, tried to turn them over. They've been a team that's averaged 20 turnovers a game, so we tried to change defenses and keep them guessing. So I think in the end, the third and fourth quarter was much better than the first half. I thought we got out to a slow start and. So that was disappointing, but I thought we turned the corner when we got to the third and fourth quarter.
And Aliyah, at the end of the first quarter, this is a close game. Second quarter, you guys just take over a 12-3 run. You hit 3 threes there in the second quarter. What was the turning point? What changed for you guys offensively?
I think it wasn't necessarily an offensive change. I think it was a defensive change. We decided to get away from the buzz. We changed to man, and we decided that, we have to buckle down, get stops, and whatever defense we are in will cause offense.
You guys are 0 for 4 from 3 in the first quarter. How important is it as a shooter just to keep shooting even if they're not falling? What makes that so important?
It's very important. I mean, it keeps you as a team in rhythm on offense, and if you stop taking, the open shots, then that just alters the rhythm. So it's very important to take open shots, whether you've been hitting them or not. It's always the next shot.
I guess for Aliyah or Brianna, just like Joanne said, the second half just went a lot better than the first half. How much of it was just kind of knocking off cobwebs after being off for so long?
Yeah, just being off for a little bit. Sometimes it kind of messes up your rhythm, but I feel like if we do the little things that we need to do, like rebounding, effort, defense, the things that you don't necessarily have to be skilled in, you just give all of your effort, then that would have changed the outcome of the first half.
Coach mentioned their turnovers. What did you guys do for so many turnovers? 23 points, 30 points over. 23 turnovers, 30 points off of turnovers. What did you guys do to force so many?
I think just like being active with our hand and running to the spots. I think in the first half we were a little stagnant, and just once we made that switch defensively, we were able to get some steals, but sometimes they just threw the ball out of bounds. But I think even though we forced a lot of turnovers, that's something that we're going to have to get better at moving forward as we face better opponents.
Kind of building on that, Joanne, you guys have Georgia on Monday, 17 turnovers today. Is that going to win a game at Georgia? What do you guys have to do to clean that up?
Definitely take care of the ball. I think, just decision making. I think, the word I used, I felt we were just sloppy tonight. Just sloppy with the ball. We weren't pounding the ball. We were just not aggressive. And again, I think the third and fourth quarter looked different than the first two, but we definitely have to be more on point. We have to be more disciplined. We have to be more engaged. I think we have to be more of the aggressors on Monday. Just get them back on their heels a little bit. But they're a really good team, and we're going into their place, and we're going to have to be better than we were tonight in terms of the discipline stuff.
If there's a number you've got to love, it's 36 points in the paint. Is this something you've been looking for this season? And what did you see out of Felicia today, especially in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, Fee was 8. They were 8 of 9. And I think, anytime she steps on the floor, I think our guards are really looking towards her. Obviously, she's 6'9". She's an easier target for them. She has a little bit of advantage over Lauren if they get to see her a little bit more. But I thought they delivered the ball well to her at the crucial points down the stretch, like I said, in the third and fourth quarter. And I thought she did a good job and got her wind, and she was able to play 16 minutes for us tonight, and that's usually about her average, but it was nice to see her get as many baskets as she did tonight.
Obviously only a freshman. It seemed like she kind of struggles sometimes to go physical to the ball.
Yeah.
Did you kind of pull her out in the first half and talk to her about that and kind of tell her to get in there and use that big frame and be physical?
Yeah, I thought going with a smaller lineup in the first half was we were trying to just get in a rhythm of playing faster, and you can't always do that with Fee, obviously. And then I thought once the game started going, we played her and Lauren together and just tried to get the ball more inside since we just trying to change the rhythm of the game. So I think for Fee, her defense is ahead of her offense. She's leading the conference in block shots. She had a couple more of them tonight. we get beat and she's right there. I just think she alters so many shots for us, and again, her altering shots creates easier transition for us where we're not trying to play half-court offense on every possession. So again, she changes the game, you know.
I got one more. On top of that 36 points, you guys shoot better than 50% from the floor. And what kind of balance is that, and how does that improve your offense?
We have to, you know, again, 3 people tonight in double figures, and on any given night, I think that's the thing that I've always been saying. On any given night, anybody on this team can score, and so it's been multiple different people throughout the course of the season thus far. So I think no matter what, you know, on the offensive end of the floor, we have to consistently hang our hats on the defensive end of the floor, and I'm going to preach that forever. It's nice that we're making shots and all that, but when we start playing better teams, the other end of the floor is going to catch up to us if we're not engaged in that. I don't know that we were tonight for that first half, and we have to every time we step on the floor. We'll find people that can score for us, like we will, you know. But on the other end of the floor, we have to show up every night to play that end of the floor.